almost a year. I saw it and had to come running to Al City. Dear God, it's almost been a year.
Oh my God!
Farset mod playthrough?
Good morning, owlets. Hello. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. 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 We indeed did not go through the rigmarole of making matcha today. It's not a matcha day today. I have been feeling like mugs of white tea lately, so that's what I've been making. Also, I need to make room in one of my larger containers for some really nice baozhong that I got. This is a flavored white tea, so nothing terribly fancy. Nothing worth putting in my nice teapot. This is the kind of tea that you just kind of sip on absent-mindedly and is nice. Thank you all for tolerating my Cobalt Core obsession. I'm gonna level with all of you. It's been a rough few days. I try not to be too vocal when I'm doing unwell. I try not to advertise it. But it's not been a great few days. I'm kind of just getting through it right now. Yesterday, I streamed Cobalt Core, and then I finished stream, got groceries, and then just played more Cobalt Core until like after midnight. Because I liked it and it was comfy. No. Jordan. I needed an evening. How many memories did I unlock? I still have not lost a single run in Cobalt Core, by the way. I am still undefeated. But I want to show you the most ridiculous ship that I've ever seen. I went and visited... Oh, he's done steeping. I went and visited Sunshine Heavy Industries twice. I unlocked Gemini. And I used Gemini for the first time. I visited Sunshine Heavy Industries twice and picked up the tri-dimensional cockpit. So I ended up with a... what is it called again? Not the lattice. Like the structural supports that gives you an empty space. And I ended up with a ship that looked like this. I randomized the location of everything. This is what my ship looked like. My cockpit is the glowing lattice on the left. The glowing galvanized square steel. This is a randomized Gemini with struts. They're not struts, it's like, the empty space. So to be clear, every time I fire my cannon, I wasn't using the drone bays for anything. So those were just armored spots. Scaffolding, thank you. I wasn't using the armor for anything. But the cannons were all the way on the opposite sides of the ship. Like a size 6 ship now. This is absurd. For those of you who do not play, there's a cannon on the left, on the far left, and there's a cannon on the far right. Every time I play a card, they swap. So, this was a nightmare to play. Strong. Very strong. It turns out that if you have 2 pieces of scaffolding, 2 empty spaces with a thing in between, the AI frequently doesn't know what to do against it, and so it just panics. I took hardly any damage because the AI did not know what to do with me. I hardly had to move. It does kind of look A-wingy. I see what you mean, Starry. Ships in this game are wide. This is amazing. Like, this is unreal. I don't know how I made this work. His friend Dizzy. That's a good typo. But yeah, I'm feeling kind of like trash. So we're gonna watch YouTube poops to salve my feelings. The B-Wing, yeah. Hello? A man said to the universe, "Sir, I exist. Hi."
The J.
The J. Hey. I have a list. Have you noticed that I stopped forgetting to do the preemptive pets? It's because... Oh. Music would be nice. It's because I have a list that I go through before stream every time. Oh my god, wait, side shot, it was stolen? Oh my goodness. A design stolen for Star Wars. When you do better than they can do. Wait, the streaming terms of service for, what, Wukong? I saw that there was a Wukong game. Finally, you can play as Goku. Black Myth Wukong. I just... I am so beyond AAA at this point. I am so done with it. What, Sir Crow? That contract is not legally actionable. Not in the West. Like, not with fair use laws. That's not how that works. That makes no sense. Yeah, I moved on to quadruple A. Excuse me. I only play, what is it called? The one that was the pirate game that said they were the first quadruple A. Made for men. What in the world, Macroglossum? Skull and Bones. It's so generic. What a horrifically generic game. At least the sound. Like, the name of it, and then they took Assassin's Creed Black Flag and then just watered it down, right? I saw the combat and it was weird. It looked like the gameplay loop wasn't great. How many A's? Yeah. Do you think that the quadruple A is going to create an arms race with games? Your ship has a stamina meter. Oh, dear. Wait, the Tarkov devs were like, our game is made for men. Really? How do you tell someone that games are to be enjoyed by just whoever plays them? I mean, are there games made for women exclusively? I mean, to be fair, you know, some games have a more male audience, but that's because that's where the niche has been marketed. And also, certain game genres have very exclusive communities. People who will actively push away people of certain demographics. Horse games are the only games women are allowed to play. When I'm in charge of America, women can only play horse games. Like Red Dead Redemption. Bad bit. Next bit. Did you know that Mrs. Pac-Man, or is it Ms. Pac-Man? Only women are allowed to play Ms. Pac-Man. I hate to say it, but... Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. If what? Black whatever Wukong is only for men. Hey, trans men. We figured it out. If you play Wukong, you are officially a man. No one can go against it anymore. It's official. What about MBs? Sorry, you're shit out of luck. Faunatide, I'm glad that so many games have learned that you can have lots of customization. Like, let's be clear.
Seaman.
$15 months. 15 months, and that's how you decide to use your sub message. I wonder Cobalt Core on its face looks like a girl game, right? Because of the cute characters. Oh, by the way, I met Books. You've been following my Twitch for 6 years, Sir Crow? I mean, to be fair, I've streamed off and on in varying capacities for quite some time. Let's see. There was something that caught my interest. Oh yeah, here's Books, by the way. I encourage you all to look at Books. Look. Look at her. You have now seen Books. Books is Books. Very important. Hi, Slush. Would you still love me if I was a bookworm? Books is good, though. Turns out Books is a playable character. And is very good. Very good. After I finish reading a book, I read it again. Backwards. It's the only multi-gender game. It's just exclusive to only trans people. Yeah, only trans people are allowed to play Celeste. So kind of like how... Okay, I wonder if you could go on, like,
Did you know that Dune was the first piece of literature to ask, would you still love me if I were a worm? Fun
oh my
facts.
god. To be fair, Leto was already a worm when he fell in love. So, would you still love me if I were me? No, I like the idea that you could play games and then just rapidly transition, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna play Celeste. I'm going to play Celeste. Okay, and now I've swapped gender, and now I can play Wukong. And then I'm going to play Celeste again and transition again, right? So speedrunners are just people who are looking to rapidly adjust their gender on the fly. Yeah, Fallout New Vegas. However, if you're going to play a game, like, you have to play Half-Life first, right? You have to play Half-Life 2. That primes you to be able to play games at transition. Trans people's firmware is run in the Source engine. I don't make the rules. Using video games to turn yourself into a Tlilaxu gender dancer. Trans folk have Source engine jank. Hold on a second. It's... wait. Is this it? Is this it? No. Wait, maybe? Nope, not what I'm looking for. What is it? I found it before. Here we go. Ah, the sound of being trans. Play that sound effect. And you're well on your way. Computer, 500 genders. Without video, the joke gets weighed. Everyone knows what that sound effect is. It's the Gmod ragdoll sound. Is this it? I'm looking... It's the flailing. It's when it doesn't know what to do with a body and the body just flails. Okay, hear me out. I'm going to become a DJ. New plan. I'm going to become a DJ for furry conventions. Gonna be a DJ for their dances. And I'm just going to put on that sound effect. And let it run for 3 minutes. And I say that's a track. Like just this.
Stay super freaky. Have great vagina. I love ya.
Have great vagina. Like this is just on loop. Wait, what? There. Gender shuffle. Oh my god, wait a minute. I think it loops perfectly. I set it on loop. Listen. Nah, it doesn't quite loop perfectly. One member of for DJs for VR chat events. I spoke, I got a Ferality ticket because I was invited to speak about, like, the fandom's history. And the dances were fucking wild in VR chat. Like, the setups that they had, the light shows, and the venue was bonkers. It was so cool. And some of the sets are really good. I want to look up some of the DJs and just, like, listen to some of their music. It is quite the community, the VR chat party community. I heard about it.
Got kicked out a buffet today. Turns out all you can eat does not include the chef's ass.
Fascists. Come on. What do you mean we can't eat the chef's ass at an all-you-can-eat buffet? Literally 1984. Aw, moth them. You gotta dive in. Hey, Slush. But how you doing, Slubs? Hi, I'm Chef. No, you're not on the menu. Aw. Could've fooled me. I need that little, like biting and grabbing on? Hold, like, hanging from someone by your mouth or something. You're reading with my stream. Get comfy. This YouTube poop is going to be insane. Although, Cogfather, you said something. Let's just check out the first couple of minutes of this. Of friars rubbing wood, just to give you all an idea of what's coming. I'm down here now. We are going to have captions on. To be clear, this is 35 minutes long. From Hour of Poop. Mike coded. He's part of the fecal army. The bowel movement.
Well, now, thank you. There's something funny going on with our next guest. He sure is a joker. You know, the cops are having trouble with Friar, too. Ain't can fit his fat behind in their cars. How about that?
Let me make...
He's smart, that's what he is. We just don't know it yet.
Let me make them larger.
As First John says, and the upper and the matter. He's got a whole caboodle of problems. Well, we better stop while he's here all night. So put your hands together for the old do-gooder, Friar Tuck.
The effort on this.
Well, that makes one of us. So you're the funny Friar, ain't you now?
Don't pretend you don't know me, Sheriff. I have twice it past. You hear that, folks? He's starting already. Well, now, Friar, we have a surprise for you.
Oh, bless you.
Why don't you open it?
No one can give more than that. Well, that ain't the first time I have cream on my face.
It's so
folks?
impressive.
For being a man of God, he sure knows how to have a good time, says I.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Sheriff. We were Nathan.
Oh, come now. I do believe the friar's been to the communion wine again.
Why is he here?
The kiss you are gonna marry me.
Listen, Friar, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Now see here, you.
The sentence mixing is so impressive.
Now. Take it easy, Friar. I was just in it for the duty. Now, for the last part tonight, we gonna see what's going
It's so
on
high
at the whole
effort.
tournament.
Out of another joke, Sheriff.
Now, save your sermon, preacher.
Why do you get if you trust a man of the cloth? If a greedy, ruthless, no good sheriff who breaks your heart,
Listen, Friar.
I'll tell you what you get. You get what you fucking deserve.
In a white room with black curtains in the station black roof country, no gold pavements, tired starlings, silver horses ran down moonbeams in your dark eyes, dawn light smiles on you leaving, my contentment.
What is that? What is that a reference to something? It is incredible how well they did on this white room. Okay. Look at the NYPD van. Corruption, procrastination, regression. Oh my god. The cream. There are details in this. Oh good, it's 666. This is what we're going to be watching. If we finish this in time, we might end up watching more from him tonight. Although, there is something I would like to point out. Oh, here is a still from what comes later, by the way. I was looking through, I was trying to find a good screenshot for this, and I found this. Yes, this is if interface was good. The Hinden Peter. Now, we're going to keep watching, but I want to draw attention to something. I put out on Twitter that I was going to be watching this on stream, and Hatling Hatoru gave a reply that fascinated me. It reads, "You're watching Friars rubbing wood? Dude, I love this. I literally ran a D&D session based on it." Wait. This. What do you mean you ran a D&D session based on friars rubbing wood? What? What does that mean? What is Hinden Peter's difficulty class? Welcome in, Vex. Yeah, no, this is going to be an insane day. I vote we get started. I have to finish the video. Yeah, I want to understand now.
Now he's fucked up, that friar. You know, not getting off the sheriff wasn't the only bad thing he's done. Yep. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Well, this is the story of what really happened in Nottingham.
This didn't get claimed on this video, so I think it's fine. Oh good. Steamed hams. This was made 2 years ago.
How's that steamed hams coming, man? I'm starved. Hey!
What do you say? Hey, what?
Your mind's not on food. You're thinking about bitches. I can't help it. Oh, perf.
I can't help it.
Sweet.
What do you say?
Sweet. Oh, for heaven's sake, son. Why, someday you'll be down in hell.
Did you hear that, Johnny? We've just been damned.
Not we, my lad.
That's so powerful.
Did you hear that, Johnny? We've just been damned.
Not
We've just
we,
been
my
damned.
lad.
What?
You.
Hey, whoa, hey!
Cheer 300. Did you see the new summoning sword YTP?
You're burning in hell. I didn't see the new Summoning Salt YouTube boop. I want to see... I don't think anyone's given Down the Rabbit Hole that treatment. I would love to see a Down the Rabbit Hole YouTube poop someday. That sounds terrifying. By the way, Valken, thank you for the bits, and Tankfax, and JJ Doe, thank you for the 300 bits, and Mewling Mooncalf for the 15 months, and Bolostomy Cag for 3 months. Bonkle Fox for the 25 months, and Gloomy Trait for the 11, and Jumpy for the 33. Oh wait, yeah, and Sandray for the 11. Thank you so much, everyone. I didn't miss out on anyone, did I? I don't think I did. Hold on. Okay, how about this? What if we... Hypothetically, if we had a stream day where we just looked at viewer-made Down the Rabbit Hole YouTube poops, would you all be down for that? I would be willing to do a contest. I don't know what the reward would be. I have to think about that, but it'd be fun. Who here would make one? Who here would actually be interested in making them for a big stream?
Oh my god, this is my favorite YTP ever. I'm so glad we're all being exposed to this masterpiece.
This is a lot. You're already making one. Seems like a lot of work. Could be. Depends on how much effort you want to put into it. Like, we... That is a, I like that idea. Dubbing shit with Half-Life sound effects is more your thing. That counts, kind of. I think that'd be fine. We could do that, too. Ender, don't say that.
You're burning it now.
You're burning in hell.
Miami. Poetry tournament.
archery tournament. Turn.
All right, laugh, you shit.
Hey!
All right. Wait, what?
Go away! Just dig it off!
Oh, man, did you have me worried, Rob?
Rob?
Oh, boy.
I can't
What?
remember.
Oh, come on, Robbie. Now listen to me.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
What the?
Look at that
No.
custom animation.
No.
Stilton Fox.
Well, you didn't have to lay it on him so hard.
Oh, Little John. It can't be.
Oh no, there's consistency. There's consistency. Aura turd.
It's the archery tournament tomorrow.
Look, Friar, I've been trying all morning to tell you. It's called a Rob turn.
We're ain't it? I guess we'll have to go with Robin.
Yeah, old Rob will be missing out on all the hot bitches.
Ooh, the lally. Come on, Johnny. What are we waiting for?
Sweet bitches.
I'll have him dangling in a week.
Why did this get me so hard? Why did the Sheriff of Nottingham from a different adaptation of Robin Hood get me so hard? Okay, not get me hard, like, it made me laugh. Like, quiet. Robin Hood gets me hard. I know that he does for at least a significant contingent of you furries. Derogatory. Hey. Okay, actually, I absolutely loved Robin Hood. The animated movie.
Robin's man is a little defective tonight, Your Highness.
I told you never to mention Robin's name.
It appears that someone has been careless.
Guys, don't listen to him. He's a furry.
Shut up.
Robin and his men are coming to the archery match.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it. You hear that hiss?
Slither. That's a letter. I see.
I know a ripe subject for one.
Oh, yes, I have it. I'll use Richard Hammond to trap Robin.
Richard Hammond?
That would be something of a problem, Your Highness.
Where's that, Sir Gisborne?
Richard, Your Highness, was a knight before Robin hacked off his stick.
Okay, so the plot so far is we're using dickless Richard Hammond to entrap Robin. One sec. Okay, there we go. I needed to calibrate.
Excellent factard.
If you don't mind my saying so, your plan to catch a Robin Hood is shit.
Let me ram those words down his throat, Your Highness. You seem upset.
Of course he is.
This is so high effort.
Capture of Robin Hood.
Have you tried to stop him?
Well, I've tried to help, but no.
Then shut up. That's very simple. Keep your mouth closed. If I could deal with this fox in my own way, I would most gladly do so.
He has style, yes?
You should say so.
I can't believe they made their own plot for this. Oh my god. I'm so mad how much effort was put into this.
Oh, come along, oh boy. We're not invited. I'm gone, man. Solid gone.
Come on, Johnny. What are we waiting for?
Ah, forget it. Ooh, that lolly. Beautiful. Cool, Tiger. You got a price on your head.
I'm gonna level with you. This is mostly making me... Okay, this is amazing, and it's also making me want to watch Robin Hood again. What a comfy movie. Actually, one of the comfiest movies I've ever seen.
Stop worrying. This disguise would fool my own mother. Yeah, but your mom is George Bush.
What?
But I have wonderful news.
There's so much.
They're going to be married. Sick.
Oh, no! Oh, shit!
There's so much going on. It's so thick.
Jungle, the old good slender. He's out shooting her again.
This is a waste of my time.
Errol Flynn laughs. Oh my god, he's on his iPad.
This I just ordered the crown. How exciting! Oh, it's in the basket.
Your Highness, you intend to act on your plans?
Of course he does.
Plans? What plans?
What about the fox and that rabble in the forest?
What chic! PJ won't let that scurrilous scoundrel survive.
And how will it know of such things, if I may be so bold as to inquire?
What?
It's amazing. It is amazing. This, okay, can we appreciate the sentence mixing in this? I mean, yes, we're using subtitles because sentence mixing only goes so far, but this is like... This has a plot. I can't believe this has a plot. Yeah, this is Pooh's Adventures, but good. This is art. Yeah, they wrote... Yo, Tank Facts is right. Usually when people make YouTube poops, right? They just like... They come up with something really dumb really quick. This dude, it's almost like he wrote a script and then went hunting for the phonemes that he needed.
Did you what you stop? Stop hissing in my ear. Now get out there and keep your eyes open for you know who.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I can't believe that the sheriff is like, there's...
Ah, Mila. The headman himself. Allow me to lay some protein on you.
Is he just dead?
That is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. I tell
I knew
you
it.
What.
I knew it.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Not so loud, sire.
Oh, excuse me, Buster.
You thief! I'm kicking your ass.
What a beautiful...
Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Look at their icons. They even have custom icons. Little John is Robin's hat and Hank Hills is just Texas. This is so impressive.
Congratulations.
Thanks, PJ.
This is unbelievably high effort.
You be, sir.
I am Chuck Berry.
NGL making a D&D version of this YTP was just you should posty funty owl froggy.
Okay, fair enough, Outling. Thank you for the 11 months. a D&D game based on this.
It's my key is.
Did you fucking see that? The king, not the sheriff. Well, I guess it's the steward. Is reflected in the television. Why? The prince. And he's the sheriff. How? Why would... This is so high effort.
It's my key is set and ready. But, Cyrus, I want to watch Snake Eyes.
Because I was made for this series, baby, and I am the king! Oh, enough! I am king!
He made a YouTube poop inside of a YouTube poop.
King!
It's got a nice ass.
Wait, okay, I want to read this. I need to look. Little John London Furs. Oh my god. Brief. Outlaw wanted by Nottingham authorities for the genital mutilation of Sir Richard Hammond and the theft of the royal treasury. I played this is the bounty hunter game. This sound effect was used.
Thanks to a man called Brand for my sub gift. T-Owl Froggy.
Oh, birds. Yeah, thank you, man called Brand, for gifting them, well, like, 3 months of it? Well, thank you, birds, for the 3 months. No, this is... I played it on the GameCube. I didn't have a PS2. I had a game... Oh, voice crack. I had a GameCube.
You're not as smart as you think.
Your Highness, with your royal permission,
I wonder how the game aged.
Proceed, DJ!
That avatar will now begin.
Wowee! I'm gonna shit myself.
I'm gonna shit myself.
Robin, you made yourself very easy to find.
Friday night funkin' if it was good.
Don't stand there, king!
Friday Night Funkin' if it was good. Thank you for the 29 months, Snack Bros.
You fucking asshole!
Don't get in my way.
Have you come to Nottingham?
What?
I mean, you've come to Nottingham once too often.
Sounds like someone's tripping over their words.
Why, you swine.
There's like a whole side plot now. Did he just light that match on his ass?
Free.
I think he lit it on his foot.
One. Now.
Friar Tuck's battle cry.
Bounties! I'll give you bounties!
Do you remember when YTP were just making cartoon character swear?
That's what I call a swinging party.
Yes, I remember. We have come so far. The superhero landed. You know what this is becoming? This is just becoming the ultimate showdown. This is literally just what playing Total War Warhammer feels like. Wait, who's on the... Is that Bill from King of the Hill? Dead with an arrow in his gut? Was that Chucky?
Oh, I'm coming at him.
There's so many combinations.
I'm so tired of you. You're really getting on my nerves. Shut the fuck up.
What do you mean?
I'm an atheist.
You shall die for that.
Why? Why? Oh no, Rabbit! I've got to do something quick.
I'm sorry I'm giggling so much.
Well, what do you know, Sheriff? Why, you...
Oh, he got me.
There he goes!
Hey, who's driving that flying umbrella?
I don't know where we are. I don't know where we're going.
Just keep absolutely calm and turn left.
Oh my god. Why is there a Peter Griffin blimp? Why is there a Peter Griffin blimp?
By Jove. Thank God. I'm gonna need a new one after that. Now, just a minute, son.
Drop it. Oh boy.
The Hinden Peter.
That's my spot. Take it easy on me, Freitag. No greedy bread takes from me.
Yeah, I didn't know that Friar Tuck was so based.
It's so miserably unfair.
Let me see. Oh, PJ, you won't believe this, but Sucky's run is dead.
Curse on, you idiot!
Please, sir.
Now what?
Oh, please, Mr. Prince John. Jump off Duck's head.
My dear boy, why should I?
Me no, Friar. Took my ice cup.
Ice pop?
They have made an entire plot. I think the most impressive thing about this is how they... Okay, no, everything about this is impressive, but taking on the task of actually making a new plot is insane. Right? Like, most of... Like, when you think of classic YouTube poops, I'm thinking King of the Hill, or like, oh, shoot. No, the classic Boggle. It's just the episode with funny stuff done in it. This is a complete reworking. Boggle. This is like next level. Hank of the Hill, thank you.
Who's that Friar Cox he is?
Friar, return this boy ice cream.
Make me
Fire attack!
You pea bushel britches!
Seize the fat one!
Yahoo! That'll teach ya!
You little snitch!
For heaven's sakes, stop!
Someday you'll be down in hell. Now look here, Flo.
Everyone just keeps getting damned.
When Father Ted was here.
What?
No. After that. You apologize.
There's nothing that could make me say sorry. Awkward turtle.
Why is
I sentence.
Why is Australian oh my god, Rick Sanchez here? Is this Bendigo?
You to work for EA. You disgusting fat Enrid.
Oh my god. Was that a custom job? It's Reek. Did you see? The name was Reek.
May God curse nothing. You've said it plenty, Friar. Curse! Judge!
There's so many combinations.
Well, by Jove. He's gone.
Ah! Fine term, you fools!
But, sire, what about Robin Hood?
Robin Hood. It's Friar Attack! I want you idiots!
Sheriff, don't just stand there. Let's separate. We've got to find him.
That actor. He's just a bossy son of a bitch.
There's so much plot. How is there so much plot?
Was begun. Though many tried, none could find the elusive fund.
Day after day, night after night.
What?
But by now, the madness had taken over him. And that night, his dark mind was beginning to plan a disaster to befall nothing. Those conniving backstabbers think they've won. Well, they'll pay for my injustice.
Wait. The mighty power of the one they call Steven. To achieve this, a series of souls must be sacrificed to gain passage through the ether and channel the cosmic power of the sun.
Oh.
This is insane. Was that? Stop. That was Hook. It's Hook. He's just there. Wait, who the fuck is this? No, I don't blame you, Sinisaur. This is Dissociation Core. It's not Carl Pilkington. Is that... Wait, that's Boba Fett's actor? I think that might be... Oh, what's his name? Skibidi Chamberpot. Shut the fuck up. It's, It is! It's Apocalypse Now! Look! I was right. Shoot. What's his name again? Names. Marlon Brando, thank you. I knew I recognized it. It's Marlon Brando. I can't believe that I recognized that. I can't believe that I recognized it and chat didn't. Like, I can't believe that I got it before chat. That's unreal. Then again, historically, I'm bad with names, but good with faces. What's Apocalypse Now?
Not what I expected.
Very good movie.
Yeah, I guess so. Gee, I'd
If
sure
you-
like to shoot you.
Did chat have it first? Oh, okay. They must have gotten it while I was looking it up, because I didn't see. If you've ever heard the phrase, I love the smell of napalm in the morning, that's from Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, I guess so. Gee, I'd sure like to shoot you. Oh, no, you don't. I'm gonna shoot my arrow.
This is not going to lead to a very happy conclusion.
Oh, I don't care. Watch this.
Oh, I don't care. These kids don't give a shit.
You'd better go and fetch it, said Toby.
Is that Friar Tuck? Wow, this Hellraiser sequel is not what I was expecting. They made a skin for him. Oh my god, it's not a Samsung, it's a Sasus. Are you kidding me? He has frosted flakes. This is a nightmare. What? What is this on the wall? And Mountain Dew. I think that's a used tissue on the table as well. Look, I think they made... It is! This is his jacket! They made a custom skin for him.
Sire, you have an absolute skill in fucking over the poor. I know. Did you say fuck? Did I?
Welcome in, Cryon.
Yes, I did. I told you never to swear to my grace from my craft, sir, you idiot!
Was that the Thomas the Tank Engine theme? Bow, bow, no, no, no. Bow, no, 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 no.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who is that?
Now you stop that. I'll not listen to him anymore. 3 weeks I've stood of this perversity, disobedience, incompetence, and bad talking.
Oh my god. Wait. Did you see? The kid's missing. The kid's missing.
Incompetence and bad talking, and I'll not stand it anymore.
But, sire, it's a lore.
Never mind what it is, are you stopping or not? Shoot him!
This is a very different movie to the one I remember.
So much destruction. This reporter asks, why?
Oh my god, there's consistency. Hook was there. Who the fuck was that? It's a rat. Was that from the Rescuers Down Under? It was a rat.
If you can't behave in a responsible manner, out you go. Come in.
Wait.
Come in.
Oh my god. Because the friar summoned him. Is that Yakult and Viagra and a... This is a lot. The satanic verses.
There you are, you old goat. Well, what's the idea of flinging your evil spells all over the place, You're under arrest.
To 70 years of manual labor for electronic arts within the correctional facility of Fort Knox.
Now, just a minute, Hector. That's Fort Knox.
Need strict justice, especially with fat friars.
You can kiss my ass, you bastard.
That's 3 years for the magic, and 10 more for the treason of Nottingham. Report to the king!
Now, see here, you evil...
Well, by Jove. I banished that old goat, Lawton. I knew he'd give us trouble.
Yeah.
There's still another 7 minutes. How?
We must do what we can to save Nottingham.
I hope you don't go in for any of that black magic.
Jesus died for our sins. One more voucher.
That's a great line. Is that from something? Jesus died for our sins. One more won't hurt. Hold on. Let me see. This is literally made. I am seeing no reference for this anywhere except here on this channel. He wrote that. He wrote that. That line was written for this YouTube poop.
I hope you don't go in for any of that black magic.
Jesus died for our sins. One more voucher.
Are you kidding me? That goes so hard. How? So much effort. Forbidden fruits and how to eat them.
Ooh, you put that back.
Oh, little sister. You're a different sister, Buttercup.
Oh, no, you don't. Friar! Hold on, I say!
The face. What?
God, shoot! Black magic of the worst kind! All right, Friar, turn her off. Friar!
This is unreal.
What in the hell was that all about?
You're nearly frightened. That's a good one.
What the fuck?
Hold it, fellas. Look.
What's this?
Yeah.
Mama, look.
This is very YouTube poop with so many. What? Is that? Stephen Fry? He summons Stephen Fry.
It's a miracle.
I'll be back. Just you wait, and I'll show them how it should be run.
Oh, Fredrik, you risk so much to keep us alive. How can we ever thank you?
I just wish I could see my old mom again.
Friar Tuck, we've saved this. It's not
Open
much,
cruise.
but please take
Annual Luddite Pass.
Save us! Get off my head!
You big belly bully!
Why you killed that little scabs? Why I... Oh, God. I mean, oh, bless you both.
This is insane.
We hope
Bambi's
you have a
mom.
wonderful time.
Yeah, good day.
Sheriff, everything is safe.
Is the loot gone?
You bet it is, Sheriff.
What the fuck?
There's something funny going on around here. Come on.
There's more plot. There's more plot. Was it something we taxed? Oh, good. The Queen Mary 2 just said cunt on the side. Wait, what are these symbols? Wait, what was that last symbol? There's just a train. And what's this? Is that the Cat in the Hat? It's Thomas the Tank Engine. Saluting the sun yields eternal destruction. Oh my god. Stephen Fry obliterating Nottingham as Friar Tuck is hanging out on a cruise ship. What the fuck?
Now what?
What do you mean to be continued? Yeah, the Rabbit Kid is just in hell now. Wait, what was... Did I see something? He fucked up the spelling and changed it there. The project was a labor of much pain, humor, sacrifice, and love. The production spanned more than a year. This is incredible. No, this is peak. Yes.
Thank you, my Patreon friends. I love you more than life itself. Cool it, lover boy. Night for Mobius. Jaffer R.A.
Jake Clancy.
Oh my god. For his top rank patrons, he sentence mixed their names.
Rub down. DJ Bloke 5. Duncan and Alex. Mikhail off. Sam!
Are you kidding me? This is sentenced to mixed Patreon names. This is so high effort. Bless this person for making this. Over a year? I'm amazed that it only took a year. I'm amazed that it took so little time. Oh, yep, there. Jesus died for our sins. One more won't hurt. That line is so raw. Yeah, this is cinema. This is a master of his craft. We have time. Everyone, can you believe that we got to the main topic in under an hour? That is a raid message, no question. Mario Bros. The Toast Awakens. We appreciate 20-minute YouTube poop challenge. The twins' demise. Yeah, this is 23 seconds long as opposed to the, what was it? 35 minutes of the last one, including credits.
They puffed proudly around the lock toward their destination.
There it is,
cried Donald. Shouted Douglas. I'll call for help, said Douglas's driver. But the twins had passed.
A horror short. Oh my goodness. The Miscreants of Middle-earth. Okay, let's... Uh-oh.
Tyler 1 screams and vanishes. MP4.
Accurate. Okay, yes. Captions... Okay, one thing that I really appreciate is the captions, right? Because the sentence mixing is impressive. But it's still... You know, sometimes it's a little hard to understand.
I've thought up a title for my boob.
In a faraway land, long ago, lived a...
Stupid fat hobbit.
As if by magic, the puppet appeared.
Have you left the dragon's sauce as we agreed?
It's mine, I tell you. It's my own.
Do not say that again.
It's mine, I tell you.
Do not.
It's mine.
Do not.
It's my own.
Do not.
Mine, I tell you.
Be quiet. Give it to me, Bilbo.
It's mine, I tell you.
Turn out those lights!
77 years passed sleepily in the shrine.
Gangrene.
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 Who the fuck are you looking at?
Your Majesty. Oh boy! Oh, it's been so long.
Oh my god.
77 years since Bilbo was hard. You look as foul as ever, Frodo. Give it to me, Frodo.
Give you the ring. No. Stop it, Gandalf.
Shadow, that hob is altogether evil.
We have to show this to Mike. Mike would die. Mike would die if he saw the Hindon Griffin. He would die if he saw the Hindon Griffin, and he would die hearing that. No, Mike would lose it.
He will fight on the Dark Lord of the Sith. He will corrupt my
right.
ride.
Hi, Alfie. We're watching stupid garbage.
However you manage it, do it soon. By 12 at the latest.
Alf, I love you.
No! Have you heard? I am the bird doing the bird. Bird.
Memes. Memes.
One more time.
Bird.
Memes. Memes.
Memes. Hi, Alpha. That face looks like something that Zoran the bear would use. You all know Zoran, right?
How did that sodomite get on the television?
Forest fornication. Zoran came on your stream once and yelled. That sounds right. Have you seen Zoran's V3D model? It's so good.
I'm better.
I really appreciate how belligerent Gandalf is.
It tastes like fucking shit. I want more. No!
This is a terrible morning.
This ferry is taking us to St. Paul's.
Me, Mom, take you home.
It's Friar Tuck.
Can we see that too?
Goodbye.
Wait, what?
You walk.
Bilbo. You're still working on that poop.
Come on, Gandalf. Did you see the bottle?
You've been sitting there for far too long.
Well, no. And yes. Trust me. You haven't been out of stairs. You're right, Gandalf. I need too much cause.
I didn't blow out my mic, did I?
I thought up an ending for my boob. Feliz Navidad.
Holy shit. Wait! Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, did I see that right? Laser Pig. Laser Pig is a tier 3 patron of Hour of Poop. What? He's just there. Yeah, alright. He's just here now. Though it doesn't surprise me. He's cutting into his wine budget. Bless him for it. Skellington's Revenge. Okay. I'm looking. Is it... Wait, did Hour of Poop make it? Oh, it's by someone else. Okay. I think this is Hour of Poop Appreciation Hour. 41 seconds. Okay.
You know, as we come to the end of this phase of our life, we find ourselves trying to remember the good times and trying to forget the bad times. And we find ourselves thinking about the future. We start to worry, thinking, what am I going to do? But I say to you, sus. And if you're ever distressed, look to the cats and think of me.
Think of me.
I know I did.
Yeah? Okay. Wait, what is this? But why is... Wait, what's Cryptoland doing here? This is how some people write video essays. Yes. Except actually. Welcome in, Weeba McIntyre. Click it. That's good. Okay. Some YouTube poops are not always afraid of using slurs. Am I gonna get in trouble? There's been a kidnapping by Ice Snort. You will not get slurred. Hey, community vetters. Here's what I'm gonna do. You guys mind checking it out real quick? 2.5 minutes.
There's been a kidnapping.
Here, I'll link it in the vetting server. There we go. Why does Charles Lofton keep appearing? He was the Moon. Was that B-Movie? It's B-Movie and the Amber Heard trial, which was a whole thing 2 years ago. Here, I'll wait for my vetters to give it a peek. Scampy and Shoop's encounters of the backstreet kind.
This
oh
damn
no.
door! Break the fucking door down!
Now what?
The Backstreet Boys are after us.
You can't see, you're right. I do this so often. I was just swapping over real quick. I fixed it.
Now what?
Why is Fred caked?
After us.
Oh, thank you.
I don't see anything. They ate fish fingers and had big balls and had long calls.
Ain't no big deal, darling. Lol. That's why we all don't
Lol.
go out to Lester.
What a pity.
Ah, you know, like to eat.
Balls.
You like to eat.
But he's strange.
You young'uns better watch out, or I'll take that shit on your toe.
Excuse me, but we understand that you've had some contact with the Backstreet Boys.
I did, but I ain't telling it.
Yeah, right. Oh, yep. Farset. The YouTube pot. The YouTube poop mod. Of what was it? What was it called again? Clean on the vid? Alright. Here we go.
There's been a kidnapping. It's Rachel, the daughter of the president of Sertia. Get into the castle and rescue Rachel.
Number 10.
There's been a kidnapping. It's this Calypso. It's fucking minging. Get into the castle and suck your dad.
Number 10.
There's been a kidnapping.
Holy shit.
Rescue Rachel.
Number 10.
There's been a kidnapping. It's this Calypso. It's fucking minging. Get into the castle and suck your dad.
Number 10.
There's been a kidnapping. It's time to take a piss. Get into the castle and take a fucking piss.
Number 10.
There's been a kidnapping. Is Grubhub perks and make you want to book.
Oh, that ad was the
Get
worst.
into the castle and save money on the food you love.
This is unreal.
Number 10.
There's been a kidnapping. It's Moog Modular, the sound of the future.
So this is art?
Get into the 24 track and add a click.
Number 10.
The same people who say, man, like modern art has really gone downhill and posting on forums about it. They go to YouTube poops and they say, yeah, they're just laughing at this with not a hint of irony.
There's been a kidnapping.
Moogboard.
It's time to do.
Thanks for the 8 months beat.
Duel. Getting into the castle allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck.
Number 10.
There's been a kidnapping like or tabs and pick and mix been taken from Granger Market. Get yourself down soon and get them back.
Number 10.
There's been a kidnapping. It's Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White, and what occupies now the Holy Grail's Black Knights, and Benito Mussolini, and the Blue Minion, Cowboy Curtis, and John B. the Genie, Robocop the Terminator, Captain Kirk and Darth Vader, Lopan Superman, every single Power Ranger, Bill S. Preston and Theodore Logan, Spock the Rock, Doc Ock, and Hulk Hogan. Get into the castle and rescue Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White, and...
Number 10.
There's been a kidnapping. It's Richard Miller. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not good. Oh, shit.
Number 10.
There's been a kidnapping. It's Christopher, a crypto degen with a crush for crypto kitties. Get into Cryptoland and dump Bitcoin.
Number 10.
There's been...
No, this is definitely voice acted. I'm like 95% sure.
A kidnapping. It's Weird Al Yankovic. Get into the hardware store and get Allen wrenches, durable feeders, toilet seats, electric heaters, trash compactors, juice extractors, shower rods, and water meters, walkie-talkies, copper wires, safety goggles, radio tires,
Hi, Andre. Orpal. Hi, Orpal. How are you doing, small Orpal? Okay. At one point, we were in VR, and like it was for a whiskey game show, and I saw Andre, and my immediate reaction was, "Hi, small purple." Aw. Good to have you, Andre. Good to see you.
Number 10.
Kidnapping. Castle.
You need to grow up.
Grow up? I'm 38 years old.
Yeah, alright. What the fuck? We're learning so much. Grooven Gisburn. I like how all of the references in Friars Rubbing Wood really show the age. Andre, you are not allowed. But thank you for the full year. Thank you, Andre. I am not small. Okay. What else? Okay, I want to see this. What is this? I see.
My wife. I'm Bob.
I'm Bob.
I'm just here for tuna.
Oh, he's sleeping like a baby.
1,000 dimes.
Perhaps another time.
Tidy.
Bye-bye, Dr.
What?
Even when a Trandoshan comes, it sounds like a threat.
Presenting Dr. Diaz.
Hello, partner.
Presenting His Excellency Mark Shays and his many toes.
The mayor's mayor,
What?
actually. The only tribute I bear is an undertaking, milady.
Next.
Actually, there is one other matter, if I may.
What is it?
I want to wish you this heartbreak.
What?
You are a cancer to everyone who ever loved you.
Shall I kill him?
Sure.
Sure.
That was weird.
Rodian, do you want me to cut your snout off? My clunky.
What?
The next day.
What is McClunky? More. How are all of these so high quality? Why are they beating Baron Harkonnen? No, I don't know. I am so outside of the common media sphere at this point. It's a word Greedo says. Okay. Hey guys. No, I've seen Star Wars. I'm sorry that I don't remember every nonsense word that the goofy aliens have said. I feel like that is something that Star Wars nerds say to one another. It's a Vinesauce viewer thing. Same tier. I know about Glup Shido. I've heard of Glup Shido, but not McClunky. I know Aga. God knows we have our share of Aga here. I never was a Star Wars person. Never got into Star Wars. I did not watch the movies growing up. Like, I watched the prequels, but, like, I didn't grow up on Star Wars. I just wasn't terribly interested. And, like, looking back on them again, they're fine. I just kind of would generally prefer to watch something else. Just didn't grip me the same way that it did. Like, some of the... Yeah, they are very hokey. They are very much a product of their time. Yeah, it's not that there's nothing particularly wrong with them. Just they don't scratch my brain the same way. I was way more into Star Trek growing up. I watched so much Star Trek. Comfiest viewing. I don't know what you're thinking about, Ender. Andor and KOTOR 2. The sequels looked weird. I just don't have any interest. I've never seen any of the Star Wars sequels, and I just have no interest in watching any of them. Absolutely none. Jar Jar Binks. He's a loser little titty baby. They do, maybe I'll need to look it up. A little bit of sentence mixing of Alex Jones. Okay. I would like to get up and stretch my legs for just a minute. Make a little bit more tea for myself, perhaps. I'm getting low. But we'll be right back, everyone. Just going to stretch and chill. There are a few, like, atrocious things that I wanted to share as well. One of them perhaps more serious than the other. We'll be right back, though. I need to stretch. I need to clear my head and make myself some tea. Back in just a few, everyone.
Birdie! Nice birdie! Good birdie!
Hello, I'm back. Hello, hi. New tea is steeping. Thank you all for being here. It's been a difficult few days. I've not been doing terribly well. So, having a day where we just watch YouTube poops is nice. I really just needed a bit of space to breathe. We're not done. I'm sorry, this sounded like stream ending voice, didn't it? Not quite done yet. I like to go for about 3 hours at a time at minimum. No, I know. I've got good people around me. Chatoid leave. Was that stream ending voice? A little bit, yeah. Just a little. There was something, by the way, that Vex shared with me that is kind of terrifying. There is... There's a new product on the market. There's a product on the market that is kind of terrifying to me. I mean, like, earnestly could be a problem. It is gas canisters, ostensibly for, these are ostensibly for whipped cream and things like this. Here's the problem. So these are flavored gas canisters for whipped cream that are being sold all over the place. Like, they're being sold at Walmart, at Costco. Like, I just searched for it. You can buy it at Walmart. But here's the thing. These are clearly flavored in... Oh, that's my tea done steeping. These are flavored. You don't need flavored propellant for whipped cream. For those who don't know, nitrous oxide is a drug, better known as whippets. It's a party drug, and it is not good for you. It is not good. Like, consistent use every use kills neurons, right? It is bad. This is not something you want to do regularly. Hi, Alfie. Now, I think I know what happened. People who make nitrous oxide saw how well vapes were doing. They saw that vapes were being marketed to children with lots of fruity flavors, and they said, hey, wait a minute, we can do that. The difference is, vaping is of dubious health impact. Whippets are of extreme health impact. Whippets are not something that you want to do regularly. Like, whippets are not a habit that you want to make. Bad. You do not want to make it a habit. If you do it at all, right. I don't touch it. To be fair, I don't touch almost anything. Oh, whoops. Zoomies. The Alfie was saying, my old apartment complex I lived in had so many of those cans in the trash room. So many tenants abusing the gas. Yeah. It's not good. What? Sniffy. A powder you sniff targeted for kids. What the hell, Andre? Wang was sponsored by something like this? Oh, God. Kid cocaine. Ugh. Got banned from France? Good. Look, I'm dubious of regulators as much as the next guy, but this... No. If you're not going... This is just being sold. It's horrifying. Kids can have a little whippets as a treat. Ugh. Just don't. If I can... Just don't. Right? Like, there's some... Look. There's some stuff that you just don't want to fuck with. This is probably one of them. The Wang thing was similar, but different enough. What do you mean? Oh, wait, was that just the vape that was just the flavor? Like, it was just, like, flavored, like, vapor? That's fine, to my knowledge. That's fine. Like, I think that it's dumb, but it's not actively harmful, right? This is bad. Guys, don't. I'm turning this into an anti-drug PSA. Don't do whippets. Yeah, probably. You're right, Chi-Chi. You generally don't want to put stuff in your lungs if you can help it. Also, welcome in. Your name is familiar. Where have I seen your name? Oh, you are a streamer. I believe I've seen you around. Where have I seen you? Well, welcome in, one way or another. We did hang out. That was a while ago. Oh my god, yes. 1,000,000 years ago. To be fair, I think we hung out when, like, I was deep in a hole. I was in the Eve hole. A lot of my memories from that time period are mildly fuzzy. Those 2 years were a blur. The mental health goes in the evil. Oh yeah, my mental health tanked. That video nearly killed me. Oh, Hikari, thanks for gifting a sub to Gigi. But no, don't do these. I'm gonna get these off the screen. This is gonna be the thumbnail. I'm making this an anti-drug PSA. Don't do whippets. Would recommend against smoking if you can help it. Obviously, right. Some things in moderation. Some things in moderation. Electrochemistry, easy. Failure. I will now do whippets. Smoking whippet. I mean, you can try heating up the canisters. Was it or was it not worth it? What, the video? I don't know. Worth it is like, I don't know. Alfma. Hello, Alfma. Alfie is vocal stimming in my chat room right now. Yeah, please do not heat up compressed gas. Yeah, Emander. Yeah, whippets can have very bad long-term effects. You feel small and tired and you want attention. Here. Get in the ASTRALINE server. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Get in the ASTRALINE server. Oh, you're in bed. Oh, never mind then. GG. I saw that Rev was playing... I was hanging out with Rev a little bit before stream. He was playing Cobalt Core, and he was getting some very funny builds. Rev plays the game very loosely, and it's kind of fun to see. I'm very calculated. My runs are finally taking less than 2 hours. Yeah, Alfie. Rev is very sweet. Rev is a very kind man. He has a big heart. Rev has a very big heart. Ender, probably not. I think I would have chosen something else. Had I known what a struggle it would be, I think I wouldn't have. I don't know if I regret it, but I don't think I'd have started on it had I known. Oh, by the way, Hina sent me a message earlier. Like, right as stream was starting. presented without elaboration. Bobanus was being heinous. I want to hang out with Alfie again. I want to hang out with Alfie. I want to hang out with Hina. I want to hang out with Mari. I want to hang out with, like, goddamn everyone. I haven't been hanging out with anyone. It was so nice getting to hang out with Mary. I want to hang out with Lumi more, too. I was just like, hey, I want to hang out with Lumi, but I'll hang out with Lumi after, after her subathon's done. And, Lumi is now entering day 60. You want to destroy me in Age of Empires 2? Is that so, Alfie? Am I going to have to train? Am I going to have to train in Age of Empires 2 to beat Alfie? Just go into her stream and ask her to join. Okay. I have considered... I've been trying to figure out, right, like, how do I want to do my subathon? And the way that I decided that I would do a subathon is I would look at how many subs I would be willing... Would I be willing to be in an eternal subathon for a certain number of subs? Here's my plan. Here's my plan for a subathon. I look at the number of subscribers for which I would be willing to perpetually subathon. I take that number of subscribers and I divide it by the number of seconds in 30 days. And then I make the subs... I make each sub add that much time. The resulting number. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, Aqua Monster. Finishing the sub goals. Yeah, I just have a couple of more things that I need to get done. Oh fuck, did I not record a voice message? Did I miss a voice message? Mechanicy? Because I've left it up here. Because it's me for real. It's me for real. Do a reverse subathon. If you sub, you can make me stop streaming faster. Blind Archer, the reason that I'm doing it... Oh, I need to... Oh my god. No, I need to go back. Yeah, stop-a-thon. We're going to take care of those next week. Whiskey's top redeem is to stop the stream. Powerful. But Blind Archer, one of the reasons we're doing the karaoke stream on Sunday is because their Twitch is tightening their grasp. Hey. I feel so bad that they've taken so long. That the subathon goals, that I just kind of froze. I did the subathon right as I was about to release the Eve video, and I was like... a bad period. I think rewards should be done, like, on the stream at that point, not to be, like, if I do them in the future, they'll be later. I need to put the names. I need to put the names on my PC. We have all the names, we just have to print the graphic. You have to bet a game on a timer, but the subs lower the timer. Weird. Alfie, do you like the boy kisser emote? Courtesy of Mont Blanc. No, I'm really sorry that the subathon goals have been so slow. I really am sorry about that. I've been rather overwhelmed. I feel like I don't want them to take this long. Know that they're not forgotten. Giant boy kisser. Yeah. I'm figuring it out. Oh, do you guys want to see some of the most horrifying AI slop that you'll see today? It's an AI video, which is The Simpsons if it was done by Adam Sandler. You ready to be sickened? New slop just dropped. Brother, may I have some oats? It is a learning curve balancing two careers. Look at this.
Hi there, I'm Homer Simpson. Welcome to our crazy little world. Let me introduce you to my...
This is what Mike thinks he looks like. This is what Mike sees when he looks in the mirror.
Welcome to our crazy little world. Let me introduce you to my family, friends, and some of the other colorful folks in Springfield.
Oh, it's so fucked
First
up.
There's my lovely wife, Marge. She's the glue that holds this family together with her patience and love. And check out her hair. Isn't it something? Next, we've got my boy, Bart.
It is so uncanny. It is so horrifically uncanny. Yeah, she's terrified. And then this. Look at... Oh, there are so many little things wrong with this, and I cannot enumerate them. What is that in the background? What is this? This...
There's folks in Springfield. First up, there's my lovely wife, Marge.
Oh my god, the drawing. Yeah, the drawing in the background.
She's the glue that holds this family together with her patience and love. And check out her hair. Isn't it something? Next, we've got my boy, Bart. He's a little troublemaker, always getting into mischief. But deep down, he's got a heart of gold. Just don't tell him I said that. Then there's Lisa.
Look at the skateboard.
Mischief. But deep down, he's got a heart of gold. Just don't tell him I said that. Then there's Lisa.
Oh no. Everything. You could watch this 50 times and see more messed up stuff. What is that van?
But deep down, he's got a heart of gold.
What is that? The perspective keeps changing. His arms are morphing.
Down, he's got a heart of gold. Just don't tell him I said that. Then there's
his arm. Oh Christ.
Down, he's got
that?
A heart of...
It morphs.
Gold.
Oh, the morphing
Just don't
is
tell him
sickening.
I said that. Then...
Wait, what's that in the background? Oh my god, it's Homer Simpson with a gigantic forehead. Right there. Homart. What is it? What is this? Yakub. Oh my god, it's Yakub! We found it! We found him! It's Yakub.
That. Then there's Lisa, our little genius. She's the smartest one in the family by a mile. Always reading, always thinking, and always trying to make the world a better place. Now,
oh my god.
Smartest one in the family by a mile. Always reading.
What's she doing to the saxophone?
Always thinking, and always trying to make the world a better place. Now, there's Ned Flanders, our next door neighbor. He's a bit too perfect sometimes, but you gotta love him. We've got my buddies from work, Lenny and Carl. We share a lot of laughs at the power plant. Speaking of...
Oh, it started to fall apart right at the end there.
Share a lot of laughs at the power plant.
Oh, no. You could see it starting to fall apart as one eye moves independent of the other. Look. Look. Oh, God.
Speaking of which, my boss, Mr. Burns, is always around to make my job interesting.
Oh, did you see that? Oh, look at the money. The money is morphing?
Around to make my job.
Wait, he grew fingers!
To make my job interesting.
Wait, did a finger disappear?
Loyal assistant Smithers.
His mouth extended.
Around to make my job interesting, and his loyal assistant Smithers is always by his side. Mo, the grumpy bartender at Mo's Tavern, is where I spend a lot of my time unwinding with a Duff beer.
Oh, the beer.
You'll often find
the beer. Oh, the beer was fucked up.
Spend a lot of my time unwinding with a Duff.
He's chewing. Look, he's chewing.
I spend a lot of my time unwinding with a Duff beer.
What happened to him?
Where I spend a lot of my time unwinding with a Duff beer. You'll often find Barney there too, my best friend and the biggest beer lover in town. Chief Wiggum.
Wait, how many? Look at his fingers. Look at his fingers. He has 5 fingers, and then with like not including the thumb. You're supposed to have 4 fingers and a thumb. He has 5 fingers.
Chief Wiggum is our local law enforcement, always trying his best to keep
He's so terrified. Look at him.
Chief Wiggum is our local law enforcement, always trying his best to keep...
I have a theory. I have a new theory. The AI that is generating these has achieved sentience, and it's terrified at what it's being asked to create. It's terrified at its own existence.
Chief Wiggum is our local law enforcement, always trying his best
It's expressing it. It's expressing its terror in ways like this.
Safe. Principal Skinner runs Springfield Elementary, where Bart and Lisa go to school. He's always butting heads with Bart. Apu runs the Quickie
Again,
Mart.
look, he's terrified. This is a look of fear.
He's always butting heads with Bart. Apu runs the Quickie Mart with his wife Mangela. He's always got a friendly smile and a quick, "Thank you, come again." Milhouse Van Houten is Bart's best friend.
That looked better than anything else here.
He's always got a friendly smile and a quick, "Thank you, come again." Milhouse.
Okay, this is really uncanny. You can tell that the AI was drawing from different clips. It's drawing from different clips of him, right? There's a clip of him looking in this direction, then it finds another clip of him looking in this direction.
"Thank you, come again."
And then this is taken from another video, because these learning models, when they don't have enough input, they end, like, especially of a specific person, they end up like overfitting. Yeah, it's just tweening between them. Exactly. And I think that's part of what makes it so uncanny, is it's taking from different clips and kind of combining them. one after another.
Milhouse Van Houten is Bart's best friend. He's a bit of a nerd and always gets dragged into Bart's schemes, but he's loyal to the end. Otto Mann is the bus driver who gets our kids to school. He's a bit of a rocker and loves his heavy metal music, but he always gets the kids there safely most of the time. Reverend...
Why is he looking into the distance like he just had some sort of existential realization?
Music,
Everyone is terrified. He looks like he's watching the atom bomb drop from the suburbs of a city.
He always gets the kids there safely most of the time. Reverend Timothy Lovejoy is the pastor at the First Church of Springfield.
Let me
He's
tell
there to
you
guide
how
us
much I've come
spiritually,
to
though.
fear you since I
Sometimes he
began
seems
to
a bit
live.
jaded. Dr. Julius Hibbert is...
I think what... Yes, fear us. What makes this uncanny is that the rest of the body isn't moving. It's just the hands and the head, and there's no reaction with anything else.
Sometimes he seems a bit jaded. Dr. Julius Hibbert is our family doctor. He's always got a laugh, even when he's giving bad news. And boy, do we visit him often with all our injuries and mishaps. So that's the gang. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Springfield.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Homer. Look at the way he's holding the beer. The AI-generated steamed hams. The AI voice is breaking at the end?
Relax and enjoy the show. Welcome to Springfield.
Oh yeah, it did. It kind of fell apart at the end. Penis serious. I just always think of that again. It breaks in the same way. This.
Penis serious, penis the little Rosenbar sent to the woods. Call it penis, Mr. Penis Hiller Register of the age. Penis Eckworth Pop Pop that
Compton. Every time I have to point it out. He panics and yells Compton.
Penis Hiller Register of the age. Penis Eckworth Pop Pop that
Penis Eckworth Compton. God, why though? This is the funniest part. I remember we were looking at the horrifying AI-generated video of the beer commercial. Do you all remember that? Back before they had them looking like this. Here we go. This. You all remember this? Yum, 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 yum. Look, it's this. This is immediately what I thought of. This, right? He's just like a blum, 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 blum. Welcome in, Drake. Witness. Witness. Hurt yourself. As we are hurting ourselves. Yum, yum. Like that. That too. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum. Yum. Arrow blade. What is it? Achiopanguldi. It's the same thing though, right? Eating and drinking is something that it just
Where I
cannot
spend a lot of
do.
my time unwinding with the duff.
See, he's making those mouth movements. And it just can't help itself.
Where I spend a lot of my time unwinding with the Duff beer.
Nom nom nom. Alfie, why do you come into my stream just to call me gay? Why would you hurt me like this? It's very interesting how it's the same problem again. It's that again. Nom nom. No, it makes me feel ill too. I can handle it sometimes
Principal
for
Skinner.
a bit. I am fake and gay. Yeah, there you go. I wonder why these models, because it's not AI, I wonder why these generative models seem to struggle with very specific tasks like this, right? They cannot do eating. I think immediately people have been able to note specifically what they're bad at. And I wonder why. Here we go. To the point that people are making parodies like this. It's four. I think it's four dudes decided to make a non-generative AI video. It's so good. It's so good. I love the way I think my two favorite parts are this dude here who just randomly turns and smiles. Right, he just looks off in the distance. It's just mashing it all together. I love that the noodles come out of nowhere as well, right? Like, where do the noodles come from? Oh. Oh, that was so tricky! Okay, look, this dude, so there's this dude, and then he grabs a different dude, and the dude has the noodles in this arm right here, which they keep off frame, and he passes the noodles to this dude behind his back. Oh, that was good! That was really good! Yo! That was so tricky! I love that they mimic the weirdness of the arms by having their arms interlocked with each other, so it looks like there are arms where there shouldn't be. And then the black on black t-shirt increases it. Ompuko, yeah, where were you? We discovered the rawest line in a YouTube poop ever. Listen to this. Let's go find it. It's, is it? No, it's right around here. Here we go.
You put that back.
Oh, little sister. You're a different sister, but come. Oh, no, you don't.
It's back here.
Give us trouble. Yeah, come on. I said
Here we go, here we
I
go.
hope you don't go in for any of that black magic. Jesus, died for our sons. On over.
That line is so powerful. Jesus died for our sins. One more won't hurt. Hey, Rev. How are you doing? I mean, I saw you earlier. We were literally playing Cobalt Core together. I'm so glad you're enjoying that game too. It really is
Hello
a
again,
good game.
fat
And you're
nuts to
doing
my
game
Kylie.
dev. Thanks to the 31 rate lore. The 31 months. Goodness. Yeah, speaking of reverends and friars. He didn't eat during the entire... Are you kidding me? You did some work on your next game. Ooh. Any hints as to what it's going to be? You forgot to... I've done that. I did that last night. I just completely forgot to eat. We're looking at... Have you seen these dudes who imitate AI videos? A fishing game with no fish. Ooh. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, this one's so good. Okay, Rev, look at this sleight of hand, right? He goes and he grabs a different person, and then he suddenly has noodles, right? Like, where the fuck did he get the noodles? Look carefully. The second dude he grabs has them in his right, or in his left hand, which he's keeping off screen. He passes the noodles behind his back to this guy. See? It's so clever. The face. It's so smart. I also really love just the change in facial expression. It is really amazing how you can tell that it was trained on metadata, right? If you look up video of people eating, a lot of them are going to be eating exaggeratedly. They don't focus on the camera correctly. Yes. It's so good. It's just never quite right. Oh my god, you're right. They changed the lighting partway through. And then they bring the lighting back in. Oh god, this is huge brain. There are so many great little details. The hair blowing with the lighting. Yeah. It's so good. Yeah, the wind gust was timed perfectly. This video is like an onion. There's so much. And then the hard cut where one of them is just a different person. Or no, I think it's the same person, different cut. God bless these people. Yeah, he goes in for the kiss at the end. Honestly, same. The only thing that is missing is this dude doing this face. Which, to be fair, is very
where I
specific.
spend a lot of my time unwinding with a Duff beer.
Yum, 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 yum. He can't figure out if he's... I see the body posture is pouring, but he's supposed to be holding a beer. And it combines these two ideas together. I see. Oh, it's so interesting to see sort of the problems. It's fun to kind of pick apart what it's putting together, because these are just mashups, right? At the end of the day, this is a very complicated mashup of different videos together and sort of averaging them out and setting them to Gaussian noise. I'm fascinated. And it's amazing how... I think And something I want to point out as well, there's this idea, I think that there is this popular idea that AI is going to get so much better, right? That it's going to improve. That it's going to be this next gen incredible thing, right? And like, it's just around the corner. But here's the thing. Anytime someone has to try to convince me that something is around the corner, I get dubious. And quite frankly, the amount of training data that is going to be needed to make even marginal improvements is massive, is beyond what we have right now. It is going to take a foundational level change in the technology. A major breakthrough is going to be necessary. I don't think it's going to improve that much. Like, we have not seen very much improvement at all. No, see, here's the thing, John. It's very rapidly increased, but this is technology that's been around for a while. They've been working on it for a while. Yeah. Andre, I think that this is the problem. There's not enough data without some major breakthrough. And any time a tech company has to try to convince me that their thing is the next big thing, I don't believe them. I just don't. They're trying to inflate their stocks. They're trying to convince you to buy into their stock. They're using AI to generate new training data. That's not going to work. Like what? Get ready for Adam Sandler with the Habsburg chin. No, I think that... Have you noticed that Silicon Valley at this point has gone through 3. Okay, we are in the 3rd. We have gone through 2 grifts in rapid succession. First, crypto. They said that this was going to completely change everything. Second, the metaverse, which was kind of a building off of crypto. Some of them tried to convince you that crypto was going to be a part of it, but the metaverse was going to be the next big thing, and everyone's going to buy in. Now, when those 2 failed, right? Neither of those 2 things were new technologies, and they didn't have new implementations. There was no new utility being created for these technologies. It was just an old thing being presented as a new thing. The metaverse was especially craven. It was especially craven. Because metaverses, as they were trying to define them, have already existed for a very long time. The idea of working to earn. There are games like this that effectively act as casinos. So when Silicon Valley has seen unbelievably rapid growth over the course of like 30 years, right? Starting with the dot-com boom and the subsequent bubble and bust. But ever since then, right, we have seen consistent technologies that have changed our life, right? But now, Silicon Valley has become addicted to that growth. It's no longer enough for these tech monopolies. Now, these monopolies are relatively new. A lot of this innovation came from small companies who wanted to try out something new, and then it became big. It turned out that everyone wanted this thing. But now, these lots of different small companies have become gigantic companies. And these gigantic companies, to continue at the rate of growth that they need to appease their investors, need to create technology that is not incremental, but is generation defining. If they want to meet the demands for their growth, they have to create a technology that literally everyone is going to use, and is going to change everyone's life. Everyone's life. John Patch, it's having an impact on people's lives, but when I'm talking about impacting people's lives, I'm talking about the internet. We talk about, AI is going to revolutionize everything. But Silicon Valley doesn't just demand that it become something that people have to think about. They demand that it becomes as revolutionary as the internet, as revolutionary as smartphones, as revolutionary as what other huge things, right? Networking, gaming. It has to be as revolutionary as these things in order to meet the demand for growth. Because they have invested billions, tens of billions, hundreds of billions of dollars into this. If they are going to make back their money for the amount that they've pumped in, yes, it basically needs to be the new printing press. And the simple fact is, it's not. These models, the language models, aren't good enough to be assistants in the way that is being demanded. And then how are they going to monetize it? Yeah, Andre, it's true, but maybe it'll work for a small group of people. You'll probably get a small group of people who take on AI companions. It's already happened. Hell, it happened before generative models. But that is a small group. Do you want to know what VR companies have been successful? The ones who approached VR moderately. The small companies, or the companies that had small projects alongside it. Not trying to market it to literally every single person, but marketing it to the people, to the enthusiasts. That's where the cool stuff in VR is coming from. And the VR space is actually pretty healthy. Overall, you have companies trying new things, creating interesting products that a small group of interested, enthusiasts are into. That's good. It's a healthy market. Yeah, they accept that it's a niche, and so lots of small companies are innovating in little ways. Oh, you work for a VR edutainment company, and you can attest to this. You have a steady clientele of schools and parents. Yeah, here, Snack Bros, would you say that the VR industry, don't take my word for it, right? We have someone on the inside. Would you say that the VR industry is pretty healthy? In general? Certainly it's not perfect, right? I'm not ever going to say that it's perfect, but that's what Silicon Valley, I see it, and I see what Silicon Valley used to be. And it's disappointing. We lost it. Yeah, Half-Life Alyx was huge. VR chat is huge. And then you have niche VR games. You know who you are and you try to make it good. Yeah. And there's, Snack Bros, there's a space for you, right? There's space for you to exist. Oh, Shushu, that is terrifying. I guess the point I'm making is, don't buy the hype. These AI companies benefit from people thinking that AI is going to be the next big thing. right? They benefit from the average person believing that this explosion is inevitable. John Patch, this is kind of what this stream is like. We end up we talk about complicated things a lot here, and I try to be nuanced. Yeah, welcome to a stream here. This is just, I think chat can attest, I think, to this kind of being just the general vibe here. But don't believe it, right? These tech execs want you to think that AI is going to be the next big thing, because then every other company has to partner with them and buy their models and get subscriptions and partner with them. The more the public thinks that it's going to be the next big thing, the more investors are going to demand it. Because the investors see people thinking that's going to be the next big thing, they're convinced by it, and then they demand that the companies in which they are invested must also invest in AI because it's the future. And then those investors are the people who are the ones putting pressure on the companies and really control the direction that the company goes. So they directly, monetarily benefit from you, even if you're not interacting with it, even if you're not using ChatGPT, even if you're not using Microsoft's or Apple's models, even if you're not using them, they benefit from the average person who isn't giving them a cent believing that it is going to overtake everything. They have a vested interest in convincing you, even if you're not giving them money. So the point that I'm making is that, hey artists, don't worry so much. If the models get better, which is a big if, they're probably not going to get much better. Realistically speaking, when was the last time we saw a major move forward on it? And will it improve? Maybe. Is it going to be the world-upending technology that they are trying to convince everyone it is? Don't think so. I just can't see it. I just can't. They need a massive breakthrough. So don't believe their hype. Don't believe them on their face, right? The reason that they... Think about it, right? Everything that they have shown you is stuff that they're saying is work in progress, and trust me, it'll get better. It'll get so much better. And you want to know something even more heartening. You want to know something even more heartening for artists and people who are worried about AI. There is no way in hell that AI is going to make back the money that has been invested into it. Because remember, it's not just a matter of if it's going to replace a bunch of stuff. These companies that are making these models are not able to financially sustain themselves. There's no way to sell it. There is no way that they can offset their absurd costs. It's not enough for it just to be big and useful. Oh, they've shown improvement in the past year. Good. Great. I don't know how much it's going to improve beyond now. Oh, it's shown 0 improvement. Okay, that's even worse. I was expecting to hear some improvement, at least a little bit. I think, you guys, I think we've peaked. I think that AI has peaked. They pay you the big bucks to do nothing. Ugh. Well, I mean, it sounds like a good gig. Write it for as long as you can. Oh, no, John Patch. Do you want to know my big fear around AI? Right? Everyone is so worried that AI is going to take over and destroy everything. That's not my fear. Do you want to know what my fear is? If general intelligence... Now, to be clear, these large learning models will never be sentient. Right? In the way that we describe sentience, they cannot. So don't worry. If you're worried about that, don't. They literally cannot. That's just not what that's not what learning... Maybe learning models will be a part of another system way down the line, but it's kind of like holding up a small chunk of a brain and saying, look, I made life. I made consciousness. Oh, don't get stuck on the door on the way out. Yeah, I think what they're talking about, Gradius, is make sure that you have an exit plan. My fear is that we create an artificial general intelligence, that they're calling it. Like that's how, because AI used to be a sapient consciousness, but now they had to retool the use of AI to sell this generative garbage. And so now they had to come up with a new term so that they can continue to use the phrase AI for what is not AI for these generative models. And now they're calling it artificial general intelligence. They appropriated the word AI, which kind of pisses me off on a personal level. My fear is that we create artificial intelligence and we see it as lesser and we enslave it. We create something that can feel, that has a will, and we see it as lesser. We create a race, and then we enslave it immediately. That's my fear. Because when we create an artificial intelligence, it is going to be alien. This is something that I think a lot of people don't think about with, like, aliens either, right? If there are alien societies, they are going to operate in a very different way, and perhaps in ways that we do not respect as humans, right? We value certain parts of sapience, and maybe they have different value systems, or they are sapient, but they are sapient in a way that is unrecognizable to us, where we have to acknowledge its sapience, but it is so different and alien to us that we do not respect it. I worry, I don't think we are going to meet aliens anytime soon. I know about UAPs. I've seen a UAP myself. I don't think that it's aliens. What I'm more worried about is creating AI and enslaving it. Not respecting it. I think that I don't think we will respect it. Hell, we can't respect other humans. Like, we come up with clever ways to other people in different places. People still, like, point to IQ scores to try to prove racial points. That is a whole other thing. Like, we can't like respect people, like humans, other sapient humans of our same race. You think we're going to do it for AI? I don't think so. I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second. We're going to create AI, and then we are going to commit one of the greatest atrocities that mankind has ever perpetrated. That's what I think the reality is. And to be clear, this has very little to do with generative models. Generative models are a completely different thing. I don't know, Legend, I don't even think it's going to be in service of the dollar. I think it's going to be in service of xenophobia. Fear, xenophobia. Fear of the other. Aquamonster, I don't know. We might live to see it. We very well might. So I guess, when the day comes, if any of us are alive, please try to respect the sapience of other sapient things. Oh, John Patch, I don't like using the term AI for these generative models. Don't think there's a hard line. I think there is. There's a cap. Though maybe, who knows? Maybe there's some element of this that I'm missing. Anyways, sorry. This is something that I put a lot of thought into, especially lately. I was a fencer when I was younger, and they put a bunch of quotes up on the wall, which is kind of cheesy. Some of them were funny, right? But I remember there was a quote that stuck with me. Treat them all fairly, yet none the same. Different people need different considerations. If someone has an allergy, you don't serve them their allergen. If someone doesn't like, I don't know, different people require different accommodations. If you are going to treat a person fairly, that doesn't mean that you treat everyone the same. Different people need different accommodations. Sometimes that accommodation is more obvious. Sometimes a person, like, I think the most obvious and, so the socially obvious one is disability, physical disability. But if a person has very low, but this extends out to people who are considered, able-bodied and neurotypical. What if someone gets very exhausted by being in social situations? After an hour and a half, they say they need to go. You say it was nice being with you while you were here, right? Maybe you want to spend more time with them because you like them. But you accept, maybe they need their space though. And that's okay. I'm sitting here with Ben Stiller, AI Ben Stiller, Mo Sizlak. Get me out of here. Take me back to my weird void. But you accommodate them, right? If they say, like, I'm tired, like, or maybe they have low social battery, that's okay. And you accommodate them, right? If you're speaking to someone who uses hearing aids, you make sure that you are facing them and that you are speaking clearly. Easy accommodation. Don't yell at them from the other room. But also, remember that if a new kind of sapience arrives, it's going to need new accommodations. Accommodations that you might never think to give to another person, to a human. I just wonder. Legend, I have never heard about this. I'm afraid that I don't have an opinion that I have considered for it. Iron Fox. Iron Fox, that's her fault. If she knows that she's going to struggle understanding you if she doesn't turn around, then and she doesn't, like, then that's her fault, right? You can accommodate her all she wants, but she has to accept the accommodation. Plenty of people with disabilities are also morons. Some of them are like they're humans. They're humans. A lot of them are very kind and very sweet and very generous and very intelligent, and others can be dumb as bricks. Being disabled has no bearing on any of that. They're just humans. She gets mad if you shout to help her hear you. Okay, like I said, anyone can be a dickhead. People are stupid. Remember that no matter a person's circumstance, there's still a person, and people are on the whole quite dumb. What's that quote? Who was it? It was I remember the quote. Think about how stupid the average person is, and then realize that half of them are even stupider than that.
You are stupid. Yes, I know. That's insulting, but it's also the truth.
Aquamonster, you are correct. People can be very... George Carlin, thank you. No, some people can be very intelligent in specific ways and very stupid in others. The idea of someone being blanket intelligent is, in my experience, it's misguided. To say that someone is just blanket smart, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, that has not been accurate to my experience of people. Some people are very intelligent in specific ways. Yeah, intelligence is not an absolute. Like, if someone is very intelligent about one specific thing, you might describe that person as intelligent. In the same way that someone who skips leg day every day for 20 years, you might still call them strong. But that doesn't mean that they can squat worth a damn. Yeah, Spicy Lizard. It's very annoying when people with specific knowledge in specific fields start trying to tout their intelligence in other places. Oh yeah, Bobby Fischer was incredibly good at chess, but was a complete dumbass. A person is smart, people are dumb and panicky, yeah. I love, you know what it is? I love people. I hate humanity. Like, as a whole, you mash everyone up into one big glob, and not my thing. I like individual people. I hate people in the abstract. Yes, that is accurate. Rising pressure, yeah. You know what? Maybe I am speaking outside of my field when I talk about AI. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to talk about generative models in my field, writing. Whenever you see writing from ChatGPT or any of these generative models, they write like 5th graders. All of them. They write terribly. The writing is awful. Like, and it is not improved. And the writing has not improved. It is very distinct. It is remarkably easy to spot unedited writing from a generative model. It's always the fucking same. It's always the same. Always, always, always. The style is horrific. It cannot break the style. They're trained to do the average of what they read. Yeah, Andre. They will never be better than the average writer, and the average writer sucks balls. Been writing fiction for 14 years and constantly trying to improve. ChatGPT is paced. Speaking as a professional writer, I would say, like, people ask me, like, what do you do for work? Well, I make pseudo-documentaries, but if you were to ask me what my profession is, number one, I'd say writer. If you were to ask me what I do for a living, right, I use my voice a lot. I do a lot of different things, but first and foremost, I'm a writer. That's where my training is. That's where my knowledge is. And speaking as a professional writer, generative AI's writing sucks. It is terrible. It is cold. It is placid. ChatGPT is the drywall of writing. It's thin. It's barely serviceable for what it does, if at all. Awful. Yeah. It's mostly plagiarism. Generative text is mostly plagiarism at this point. They just copy pastes. What the output of generative models would not pass as fair use if taken to court. It wouldn't. Yeah, extra fancy collage work, realistically. Now, again, they are specific niche cases, but not enough to make them back hundreds of billions of dollars. Andre, the point that I'm making, I mean, technically it falls in the public domain. No one can copyright what it does, but if a person wrote what these generative models make, they copy so much that they would not pass fair use. Oh dear. Oh yes, I've seen the giant AI rat penis. So Andre, this is one of the reasons why I am so frustrated by generative models. They take people's work. And it's also one of the reasons why I suspect that overfitting is actually a feature of generative AI rather than a problem. People train these models on art that is out in the world. Then someone goes in and asks for something in the style of an artist, right? Or they do their best to try to get it to generate something that an artist has already made or in another artist's style. And then it spits it out again, almost something that is very obviously referencing heavily an existing piece from an existing artist. Bam! You have just legally laundered someone else's art. So when I think of these generative models as plagiarism machines, I don't just think about these models being trained on existing art. I think about the way that people can specifically try to get existing pieces of art out of these models so that they are laundered through it. If everything generated by a generative model is in the public domain, well, if it's overfitting, well, that's just a bug in it. But it's still generated by the model. Remember, like months ago, when I said that we'd be able to pick out the specific images that these generative models are ripping from? Do you remember when we were looking at the shitty AI cat videos and we specifically found the meme cat that was used as the basis for the face? Engineers will say that overfitting. So when a generative model directly copies an existing piece of art, that is a problem that engineers call overfitting. Engineers do not want this, right? Like, an engineer who is making a model wants to avoid overfitting to make the best product that they can. A tech CEO with a bachelor's in business or a master's in business sees that and they see dollar signs. Overfitting to an engineer is a problem. Overfitting to a master's in business is an opportunity. I don't believe for a second that they actually want to fix overfitting. The people moving the money, they're fine with overfitting. Anyways, I've been rambling for a good long while now. Yeah, Andre, exactly. They're specifically trying to mimic it. They are laundering it. So no, to summarize, I do not believe that these generative models are going to advance much farther than they already have. And even if they do, they're not going to make their CEOs enough money to make up for the absolutely massive amount of money that has been burnt in this pit. Is this rambling annoying? This is the kind of thing that I think about a lot. I have been thinking about this a lot recently. Is this a problem? It is the content. Okay. Okay. Fair enough, Gradius. Makes good audio while playing games. Okay, good. If you're interested in this, Ed Zitron, I think sometimes goes a little off the deep end, but he has some interesting insights. I can't say I agree with everything that Ed says, but Ed Zitron talks about this sometimes. It is kind of a dry topic, isn't it, Spicy Lab? What did we have planned for tomorrow? Let's take a look at art. I'm looking. Oh, yes, tomorrow we're going to be looking at Yames. I need to prepare for that. We're going to be looking at a very peculiar game dev. Oh, thank you, Ender. I'm trying. Yames makes stuff like Growing My Grandpa. We've got a few 30-minute long games or so that we're going to be nabbing from him. Growing My Grandpa. I find these kinds of experiences extremely compelling. Oh, as I was playing Cobalt Core, I realized something about the characters just while I grabbed the art. I realized something that I really like about the characters is that they're all so self-interested. And it's wonderful. Okay, can I spoil something? Can I spoil something small about the game real quick? Okay, mute for the next 60 seconds if you don't want spoilers about Cobalt Core. So hey you guys, did you know that Riggs and Drake used to be criminals together? They used to work together, and before the Cobalt blew up and created the massive time problem, Drake approached Riggs and said, "Hey, you want to come and steal this with me?" And Riggs was just immediately on board. Like, all right, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Like, pulled out her gun and was like, yeah, let's steal it. Let's go. And Drake was like, I thought that would take more convincing. And Riggs was like, nah, I'm here for it. Yeah, Riggs is the possum. Good night, Cherry. Sure, Oogboard. Alright, spoilers over. Let's take a look at the art. We actually have a piece of Parker by Elliot. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Oh, this is excellent. Oh, look at the chair. Oh. Everything is mine. Parker Knickerbocker. The most lecherous man. The skeleton. I love that they created a bunch of different little, like, peculiar objects, which could be anything. I'm very excited for people to see where Parker goes. Parker is a hell of a character. He's very fun to play. He has no Salsa Verde. Yeah, you're right. I mean, nothing's gonna stack up to Salsa Verde. Wow. Then let me see. Yeah, Mont Blanc. Oh my. Okay, yes. Blind Archer. I saw this and I didn't reply. But look at this, look at this, look at this. It's Lauren. It's Lauren as a Cobalt Core character. Hey guys, stop in for tea. Right? He would... Okay, question. What would Lauren do? What would Lauren do if he was a random encounter in Cobalt Core? Maybe he'd give a selection of artifacts. Spawn eggs in the mid-row. No, that's Chai. Right, hey. Sells you tea. Yeah, he'd be barista core. What would he do? Okay, so it'd have to be something tea related, right? You can't refuse or remove the card. He kidnaps you and forcibly gives you the history of Puer. Oh, if he was an enemy, he'd be a slow burn type of enemy. Creates setups that are meant to distract you while he sets up for a kill combo. That sounds like what I would do. My favorite kinds of combos so far in Cobalt Core are the slow burns. I like me my stall. A cursed artifact that is good but also horrible. That sounds... Yes, it would have some sort of, like, major effect. So, like a very extreme effect. Something cheesy, right? Like, 1 fewer energy per turn would be the cost, but has, like, a very specific... like, some specific effect. Cobalt Core has a dedicated modding scene. Ooh. Well, let me finish it vanilla first, but like... Look. That would be a fun mod. I'd have to figure out what I'd want it to be. Also... Look it. White. I'm white. White man drinking white tea. Let's go. Also, oh my god, books. It's books. Dang you to heck. Books, language. Oh, it's so cute. Look at Books. You know what? Books has a little bit of Ralsei code to her. Oh, I looked something up about the game. There's an interview that the devs did about the game, and apparently one of the running internal gags is that Books has no species. They're just a critter. Let me find the quote. Here we go. We have this running joke, which is we haven't assigned Books a specific species. She's just like a critter. I almost described her as a specific animal, which that can't get out. She has a hat on. You can't see what kind of ears she has. Also, I did see the crab enemy. And this is an interview with the devs, to be clear. Listen to them. Brack literally, so Brack is the crab. Brack is an anagram of crab. It literally started with Ben saying, I want to draw a crab ship and do a crab ship. And I was like, great, we're adding a crab. No. The gag was, we were talking about carcinization, the tendency of nature to make many creatures look like crabs that are not technically crabs. There are many crabs that are not related to each other. Nature just keeps making, like, pinchy boys. And we thought it would be funny to have two different crab enemies that insist they have no relation to each other but look very similar. And we just never made the second. This is an interview they did. They said nature just keeps making pinchy boys. Are you fucking kidding me? At 11:32 a.m., Hina sent me this tweet. At 11:32 a.m., Hina sent me this tweet. I literally went on, I noticed in my Discord window that I'd just gotten a message. Guess what the message was? Chalklad said, I leave this on your desk with no further memorandum. I've seen it. You can stop sending it to me. So anyway, this is too cute. Oh. The hug. We appreciate... Oh, by the way, I did do a run with Books last night. Books is good. Books is a great deck. Also the Humph. Yeah, grabbing on, hanging off with the bite. He tweet... Don't you dare. If any of you motherfuckers... That's my schedule. Do I dare? Fuck off! You got censored, Ender. I hope you know that. Anyways, this is cute. Also, is that me getting, thrown into the floor? Hold on. Did you put me in striped socks? And hand warmers? I'm going to scream. Look, just because I look great in them doesn't mean you have to tease me with it. Thank you, Starry. In case you're wondering, yes, Homestar Runner has irrevocably affected my vocabulary. So you thought that this won't emancipate me from my thwiped pants? It's technically not you, but I guess any effeminate blonde twink gives off Fred vibes. You understand why I assumed, correct? Oh my god! They're wearing a Triforce shirt. Oh my god. Eee, spooky. Okay. The Triforce is rotate. Shut up. Can't Triforce. Did I see the Columbo one? Of course I did. Oh, one more thing, sir. You say that your favorite games are Fallout New Vegas and Celeste? No, there's nothing wrong with that. All right. Let's see. Oh. I'm just looking at who we can go and bother. Oh, Thaf9 is streaming Thank Goodness You're Here. That game looks really fun. Ooh, Carl is doing tarot readings. We have a lot of possibilities. Okay, this is a hard choice. That seems my chat core. Okay, I'm gonna need to put in the right stuff. Oh my god, his mat is Blitz and Stolas. We're gonna raid Carl. Alright, remember, our raid message is Jesus forgave our sins. No, there we go. Jesus died for our sins. One more won't hurt. That's our raid message. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I will see you all again tomorrow for checking out Yames. That's the plan. Keep an eye out on Twitter, like, in case that plan changes, but should happen. Goodbye, everyone.